It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation.
Get a nice clean game.
Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We have an interconference showdown here in Phoenix, where the Suns will be playing host. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Hayward out there with Lowry. Then it's Taurean Prince. Then there's Horford. And it's Millsap in at the power forward. Durant, no good. The Celtics on offense. It's a three-point game.
You know, guys, when you think of Al Horford, he is the prototypical big for what the Boston Celtics hope to do. This guy is very switchable on the defensive end. He can also make three-point shots at a high percentage, which is critical to the spacing they hope to achieve offensively.
Hayward can hit. We'll now go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Igor Kokoschko. David, what's new there?
Thanks, Kevin. He said, look, all they talked about before this game was defense. Going up against one of the best offensive teams in the league, he said, it's a challenge that we embrace. Nobody can do it by themselves. It's got to be a collective effort. No hero ball on offense either. Guys, we'll see if they can put the brakes on them. It's never easy. Back to you.
Thanks very much, David. They recognize how difficult it is to face an offensive-minded team like this one.
They pose a lot of challenges for sure, mainly because teams have put so much effort into defending them.
Well, I think it's more mental effort than anything else, Greg. It takes great awareness to be effective defensively against them. You can't get lost, and you always have to be in the right position.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
But I'll tell you, 13th pick in the 2014 draft, Levine still with plenty of upside.
And for Horford, he's always been a plus defender throughout his career.
He has, Kevin, and I don't necessarily think that it translates to statistics. However, Al Horford is critical to what they do on the defensive end.
Now here's Durant, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Over Prince, buried from 15 feet out. Durant's got his first points of the game.
Well, Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
Horford kicks to Millsap. And the pass to Lowry. Lets it go with a three. Boston, no good that time either. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Inside, McGee dishes to Levine. Shot clock at 6, and it's sent back by Horford.
How about the timing by Al Horford? Twice on the pipes, sends it back.
Here's Dinwiddie. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Prince's shot is good.
Boy, that's a pass I don't think anyone saw coming other than maybe Kyle Lowry. What vision on the dish.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Durant. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Clock at 6. Levine against Hayward. And the shot goes in.
That's a tough take. Levine calm in the face of pressure.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Lowry kicks to Hayward. Back to Lowry. Horford against McGee. To the paint. Millsap can't get it to fall.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. Back to Durant. Just 3 on the clock. The shot, no good. That's the end of the first, and both teams. The game is evolving, and Al Horford has changed his game.
It never occurred to me that I'd be.
And give Horford credit. He adjusted with the times. He didn't stay set, Greg, in his ways.
Yeah, he was always a great mid-range shooter, and he's proven to be a legitimate threat from deep.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Boy, from the opening tip, they look focused and ready to play. You know, that's really paid off for them to get this early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Paul Millsap. Hayward out there with Lowry. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Horford in at the center. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, the drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far. Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you. And last year, the Celtics appearing in the Eastern Conference Finals for a 35th season.
Simply incredible, Kevin. The most in the East by far. The Sixers and Pistons are a distant second and third. And the way this front office has constructed this roster, expect that total to rise in the coming years.
The Suns leading. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. In the third spot, Zach LaVine.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Lowry passes to Millsap. To the middle. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Prince. Lowry's got his first basket of the night.
Well, Kevin, this guy's proven over and over that despite his size disadvantage, he's still able to score in the paint.
Outside, LaVine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Doris, certain guards just have a knack for scoring in the post. When you think of that list, I'm sure there are a couple right at the top that come to mind.
Yeah, well, who don't you want to deal with in the low post out of the guard position? I'll give you one. Dwayne Wade. If he's on the post with a back-down dribble that he can use to his advantage, turn the lights out. Here's another guy. Sean Livingston. Unbelievable length, plays at his own pace. Both guys are nightmares in the post. Good luck checking either one.
Now Lowry, he's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Prince outside. He kicks to Horford. McGee with the block. Durant finds LaVine and a missed layup. Boston trailing. Prince outside. Outside Lowry. Over Collins. Boston, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, LaVine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Millsap kicks to Horford. Prince with it, guarded now by Durant. Fires the three, and the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Kyle Lowry.
Well, it took a lot of work for Kyle Lowry to become this dangerous from three-point land, and downtown is one terrific option among many for this guy.
Now here's Durant. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Dallas. With the shot, Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Prince, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. Here's Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Durant. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Suns. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, great job from him in that first half of drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Well, he certainly put the defense in a tough spot in that half. Forces the issue, draws the contact time and time again.
John Collins is out there with Durant. Then it's Zach LaVine. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Igor Kokoshkov getting going here in the second half.
You know, what you love about Kevin Durant is he has established himself as a top 2 player in the NBA. But the reality is he's never forgotten where he's come from. His charity work, his commitment to the communities and to the places that have shaped him, it's really kind of cool, Kevin.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right. The effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
Now here's Durant. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie dishes to Durant. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound with the clock winding down, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Yeah, he saw he had a huge opportunity to help his team. Score is tight-knit, and he comes through.
And in 2013, there was a series of commercials calling Durant the nicest guy in the NBA.
Well, let's remember, Kevin, at that time he was a beloved figure in Oklahoma City. He remains tight with a number of staff members there just because of the kind of person and the kind of professional he was. What you love about Kevin Durant is he's a top 2 player in the NBA. But in terms of his charity work, he is right there as well.
Now here's LaVine. After Gordon Hayward's miss, LaVine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Dinwiddie. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. Dinwiddie's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lowry passes to Horford. Hayward with the ball. Now defended by LaVine. Prince kicks to Lowry. Beyond the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, that's just mastery of the lead guard position. Kyle Lowry running the pick and roll to perfection.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. There's the pass to LaVine. Green for 2 points. LaVine's got 11.
We saw stellar defense in that first half. It hasn't been close here in the second.
Lowry kicks to Horford. Stolen by McGee. LaVine wide open. And the Suns get it back. Collins dishes to McGee. Durant against Prince. Millsap grabs the miss.
And really, they had the play all set up there, and then it just breaks down.
I can't believe they didn't pull that one off. Everything seemed there. They've got to be upset with themselves.
Phoenix with the ball after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Here's Dinwiddie. While recovering. Just 4 to shoot. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
An obvious blunder by the defense that they get away with. Somebody's supposed to be checking him.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Hayward outside. Over Levine. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Boy, nicely contested by Levine. He can be a smug.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Suns lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Celtics, you've got Prince, Paul Millsap out there with Horford, and it's Hayward, and it's Lowry in at the point. And here's Levine after Gordon Hayward hitting the 3.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
Horford, no luck.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
The ability of Levine, it's eye-popping on certain nights.
And here's Millsap after the three-pointer from Zach Levine. Millsap finds Hayward. It's Prince on the wing. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Now here's Levine. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Back to Levine. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's a 7-point Suns lead.
That's a gorgeous-looking jumper. Elbow in, full extension on the release. Levine is deadly in catch and shoot.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Well, Greg, I think I love the timeout call. At least it gives you a shift in momentum. It's a smart move.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He said, guys, we have got to get back in transition, run on the court and score in our early offense, and that will help our transition defense. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, Kevin.
Here's Dinwiddie after Gordon Hayward's bucket. Outside, Levine. Over Hayward. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Prince. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dinwiddie, now recovering. Dinwiddie with the bucket, and the Suns lead by 10.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
There's no doubt. They're making all the right moves. Their chemistry tonight has been phenomenal.
Now here's Hayward. And Hayward at the stuff.
There is nothing soft about Gordon Hayward at the cup. This guy's superb finishing that one.
To the inside, Collins. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Suns.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
Well, guys, this guy has been a handful all night long. His scoring really propelled them. And no matter what the matchup was or what the scheme they tried to use, they could not keep this guy in check.
Here is Hayward. The Suns getting the bucket. Elbow shot is on the way. And again, it's Boston converting.
And finally finding a rhythm, but unfortunately a little too late.
Well, you wonder if they can use the momentum they've built here into the next game, because this one looks over.
Here's Dinwiddie. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubt.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and